Okay, I'm over at 6536 Cascade. I've sold a couple houses on this street. Pretty familiar with them. They all usually have some wear and tear on the outside. This one could stand for some painting on the exterior. It's not bad. Got some pretty serious driveway stains. Some nails in all of the side here, which maybe they'll, oh, those are just tacks. Looks like they were hanging Christmas lights. Could stand to paint the front door. But all in all, I mean, it's in pretty good shape. Very minimal wood rot. We just need to keep it maintained. When you walk in, you've got your garage to the right, really itty bitty laundry room. The sellers are taking their appliances. You've got a little bit of this like dust everywhere. It's definitely nothing like the other house. I have flat iron, but some maintenance that needs to be done. They are talking about replacing all of the downstairs carpet with hard flooring. Let you pick what you want. I definitely think it would be a good idea. This has got patches and stuff some places, so at least they didn't leave it like bare flooring, but it needs to be replaced for certain. And then minimal touch-ups. Overall, the kitchen looks good. They've done some things as needed. I mean, that corner got chewed up. It looks worse in the video probably than it does in person. But you could put new trim there in that corner. And then I'm happy to see that they at least did something here. But these cabinets over time just get really worn, and you can see the wood underneath the finish, and they've gone in with a cabinet marker and filled it all in so that it looks better, which is fine for renters. Looks like we might need a new oven. That thing's all chewed up. Take you outside real quick. We've got something going on with the frame there. It looks like they had to replace the door, and the frame is like they needed to cut it out to fit this door or something. A little bit of broken siding there. Minimal. It does have a nice shed. I'll send you some pictures of the fence, but there's a few places that are going to need to be replaced. We've got windows, not as bad as flat iron, but similar. Some siding that's separated there. A little bit of weathering here. Caulking needed. With the time change, it's hard to see in the dark, but I think I got most of it. The shed is nice. Tenants will appreciate having that. We've got a few places where fence boards didn't get replaced, where they probably should have. I mean, I don't know, maybe a dozen, 2 dozen pickets, not a ton. But they obviously had animals and need to fix that. These always tend to wear. You've got some weathering definitely on them. And this neighborhood can have termites, so I would recommend we do a termite inspection. I've seen them here. Weather strip is kind of bad down there at the bottom. You've got a primary bedroom downstairs, and then the other 3 upstairs. Overall, like I said, the paint looks pretty good. We gotta replace that smoke detector. And they probably had a baby gate or doggy gate here or something, and need some touch-up paint there. Storage closet. I'd touch up here in this closet just to make it look clean for a new tenant. Here's some more of that patchwork carpet. Half bath downstairs for guests. Everything in here looked good. I would just, personally, I'd want to clean the grout. Have somebody come in and steam clean it. Touch up paint those doors, freshen them up. But this is the primary bedroom. Put a door stopper on there so that doesn't keep happening. Here's kind of where I was talking about just some dust from lack of maintenance, replacing the filters, and then touch-up paint on the ceiling. It's funny because maybe they did the walls. None of the walls look like they need touch-up paint in here, just the ceiling. And then bathroom, you can see how those cabinets kind of get when they've shown wear and tear. We could just fill these in with some stain. Eventually, you'd probably want to paint them. Everything else looks pretty good. Oh, we got carpet in here that should be replaced. And their dogs just did a number on that. I wonder if that was pee, because it looks like water damage versus chewing. And then they've done some DIY caulking there. It looks like water probably splashes outside of the tub and hits there and damaged a little bit. Not a big deal for a renter as long as it doesn't keep happening. They won't mind the mismatched texture. And then I would probably, you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of this mold. Just scrape out all that caulking and recaulk it. And these are pretty ugly, but working, I assume. Reseal that guy there. So, little handyman stuff. Nothing major. I mean, they have the AC going now for no reason, because it's cold outside, but it's nice and chilly in here, so we know the AC works. We've got carpet upstairs, and they didn't say anything about replacing it. You might get away with cleaning it, but I would just replace everything, especially if you're going to keep it a long time for a renter. Put hard flooring everywhere. This room really has a little bit more of a number on the paint. Needs lots of touch-ups here. A little bit on the door. A couple of holes from probably a TV mount. Door. Again, some water damage. That MDF just looks like it's buckling. Touch-ups on the cabinets. Recaulk here. You got a towel holder that's fallen off. And then looks like they painted this room. It used to be blue. They just did a real lousy job of it. See inside there, they didn't take the blinds down and repaint. But anyway, this just all needs to be recaulked inside the tub. Otherwise, it looks pretty clean. I'd be surprised if that shower head didn't leak. Just replace the head. And then this room here, see, we just got dirty vents. Ask them for a vent cleaning. And they've repainted this. This is a different sheen. This is eggshell, which is nice. You can just wipe it down instead of having to repaint the whole house. And in here, again, they've painted this. This is fresh paint with the eggshell. I'm not used to seeing the attic access here in the bedroom, but I mean, this room looks pretty pristine with the fresh paint from what I can tell, other than maybe the carpet. Again, it's not terrible up here, but definitely downstairs. I think that's it. The AC unit is original. They've had somebody in here doing some work. I don't know what's going on there, but this is a 2013 model and it's running and working.